Hi, I'm Mary Lou, and I'm here to talk to you about some creepy, twisty thrillers that I've been reading or listening to lately. The first one I'm going to start off with is called The Guest List by Lucy Foley. Now, I only have a paper copy of this because right now there are holds on it, probably because Reese Witherspoon has put it on her book club list. But it's well worth the wait. This was published in 2020, and I actually listened to it last summer. And it's about a couple who were getting married on an island off the coast of Ireland. And it's a place that is kind of remote, and the only way to get there is by small boat. So once you're there, you're pretty much stuck. It's kind of a high profile event because the groom is a TV star and the bride publishes her own magazine. So it's kind of a fancy gathering, and lots of people have wanted to be invited. It becomes apparent very early on that somebody does not want this couple to get married. And that's The Guest List by Lucy Foley. And I thought I would be able to get a copy of her older book, which is called The Hunting Party, but I think because of the popularity of the newer one, that this one also has a lot of holds on it, but it's worth a listen as well. This one was published in 2018, and it's about a group of people who've known each other since college who always get together on New Year's Eve. And this year they're going to the Scottish Highlands, to a resort that's really quite isolated, somewhat similar to the Irish island. And right after they get there, they get snowed in and they're not able to leave. And then one of them turns up dead. So again, another one you'll have to put a hold on. But I do have some other ones that you should be able to get pretty quickly. This is one I just finished. This one's called The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. And it is about a woman named Lo Blacklock. She's a travel journalist, and she has the opportunity to go on the maiden voyage of a luxury ship called the Aurora. And there's only 10 cabins, and she's actually, I think, in cabin 9, but she's definitely right next door. And everything goes well. I mean, it's amazing. It's luxurious. She starts out having a wonderful time. She meets people who are new to her. She runs into people that she'd known in her business from before. But then after she goes to bed, she wakes up to a scream, and what she thinks is a body being thrown overboard. But the problem is, when she tells people about it, nobody believes her. So this is The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware, and she has also written other books like The Death of Mrs. Westaway, The Lying Game, and In a Dark, Dark Wood. And this one you'll be able to get, you can download it audio or ebook, and it's also available in regular and large print and CD audio. The next one is Perfect Little Children by Sophia Hannah. And this one is about two couples, Beth and Dominic, and Flora and Lewis. And when their kids are young, like toddlers, preschoolers, they're very good friends. But something happens, or maybe nothing happens, and their friendship basically dissolves, and Flora and Lewis move away. But Beth thinks about them even after that and wonders what happened that they're no longer friends as close as they were before. They're not friends at all now. And one day Beth is taking her son to a soccer game in a nearby town, and her son and daughter are now teenagers. And she has some time, so she decides to drive by where Flora and Lewis live. And something strange happens. She sees Flora get out of a car, and Flora looks the same, just older. But she gets two little children out of the car, and she calls them Thomas and Emily. And they look to be maybe 5 and 3. And the Thomas and Emily that they knew before should be teenagers now. So this one is available for download from Hoopla, audio ebook. There's CD audio, regular and large print. And Sophie Hannah also has a couple different series that you can look up, and she has some other standalones like this one. The next one is by Lisa Jewell, and it's called The Family Upstairs. And Libby Jones is a young woman who lives in London, and she was adopted, and she knows that she was adopted, but she really doesn't know anything about the circumstances of how she came to be without a family. She does know that when she turns 25, that she will inherit. She does not know what kind of inheritance it will be, but she knows that she's going to get something. What she doesn't know is that she still has siblings, and they were waiting for the baby to turn 25 as well. So this one is available on audio ebook to download, regular, large print, and CD audio. And I do have another one by Lisa Jewell. This one's called Watching You. And this is about people who live in a rather wealthy neighborhood. And they think that their secrets are safe. They think that what they're doing is private in their own homes. And they think they know their neighbors. But as it turns out, they don't. This one's available to download and on CD audio and regular and large print. And this is the last of my books for this time. And you might have noticed that they all have a theme. In addition to being creepy, twisty thrillers, they are all by women, and they're all these women are British. So those are my selections for this time, and I will see you next time.